Hey guys, what's going on? It's Savvy Boy over here, and welcome to Stories from the Garage. What's going on? How was your weekend? Let me know. I would love to know. To all those guys that have taken the time to send me a message on YouTube, yeah, I would love to be your friends. Guys, let's be friends. Just keep on sending me your messages there, and I'll make sure I mention them here on the podcast. So, yeah, if you have any questions, any suggestions you may need, anything at all, let me know. I'll be happily here to help you out, at least to laugh about them, instead of just being like a complete a complete weight on you. That way we both can get a laughter out of it, and you can perhaps get a feeling of what you should do down the road regarding your thing, whatever you're doing. But yeah, this weekend it was pretty good. Right, babe? It was good, right?
It was really good.
Yeah. Thanks, babe. Thanks for your input. I appreciate it. Yeah, so it was a good weekend. We went, on Saturday I cleaned up my house and I was feeling kind of down. I was crying like a baby because I just felt like I was stuck in the house all the time. So we decided to go to the mountains. We went to the mountains. That was really cool. It was fun. Then on Sunday was actually really cool because in the afternoon, it was like super sunny. It was beautiful over here. So we ended up going to the beach and that was amazing. It was really cool. Yeah. And we got to see a new supermarket that we really liked. So we may actually start going there for our grocery shopping. It's going to be not a long drive, but it's better than going to where we are going right now. People there are kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm just happy that we found that supermarket, and then on top of that, like we made it to the beach, and that was amazing. I think we're going to start doing that every weekend, actually, like going to the beach and just walking to the beach, Probably not getting into the water because I don't know what the restrictions are regarding COVID. Oh yeah, and by the way, at the beach, like, please guys, like, wear your freaking masks, Like, if you are not running, and especially, like, I've seen all these people, they are walking like nothing. Like, COVID is gone because America said so. Apparently, it's pretty crazy. All the people were just going around without any masks, social distancing, got minimized to social. It was pretty crazy. But yeah. And now if you hear people yelling in the background, it's because it's what we do every day. Today I went running, so I'm just tired and I prefer to talk to you guys instead of having to yell like a maniac. I woke up very early this morning, like at 4 a.m. So I went running at 5, and yeah, so just taking it easy now. And yeah, so what else did I do this weekend? Oh yeah, there was something funny that I did actually. I was watching this it's like James Bond, right? And so we were watching with my girlfriend, and the first observation that she made was actually really good. She was like, why does he get to do all this stuff, And I was just wondering, why does he get to sleep with all these women, right? And I was like, you know what, honey, I think it's not 007. James Bond, Agent 007, but I think it's actually James Bond 00 herpes, or James Bond HSV++, because he sleeps with everybody. He's a maniac, I'm starting to think that he should actually seek for some help, man. The guy is a sex addict. And yeah, so there are two things that I've noticed about James Bond again. So I was watching this one. It was called like I think the actual name of the movie is Golden Finger, right? But for some reason, I read Gold Digger, and I was like, well, finally James Bond is fighting all those bitches that are trying to take away our monies. It's like, I have had some of them in my life, and yeah, it's not nice, my friends. So I was glad that James Bond was actually fighting them. I just thought that one of my exes was going to be out there. You know, was going to be the villain, but no, it was pretty crazy because like it was actually called Golden Finger, and the funny thing about it is that I've just seen a tiny part of it. So James Bond, I had to sleep with this blonde lady, and then once they had sex, he stands up, he walks away. I think he's getting some drinks, which not only he's a sexaholic but an alcoholic too, by the way, right? So he goes like he's putting some drinks, and then out of nowhere, this guy comes over, and he just smacks him on the head, and then James Bond passes out, and next thing you know, he's waking up to this girl that has become into gold. She turns into gold, hence the golden finger. But it was so funny because I really thought it was the Gold Digger episode. I was like, man, finally he's fighting the real villains. yeah, that was for sure one of them. And then the other one, I once again got to watch Doctor No. And the funny thing about it that I'm noticing, and this is where actually my whole theory about him being a sex addict comes into play. Because after he rescues the girl, right, he jumps onto a boat. He beats the shit out of everybody, putting himself in danger, right? And they go away. They get far away from the island that's exploding and all that, right? And then I guess they are banging and all that, and then this like boat comes over, and they are basically asking for James Bond. They're like, Agent 007, is that you? And then James stands up and says, yeah, I'm here, right? Because he was laying down on the boat, right? And then they basically throw him a rope in order to tow him, right? And then he starts making out. And this is the part that's actually pretty scary to me about him. And this is the reason why my whole controversy comes regarding sex addiction. He basically is in the middle of the freaking ocean, right? Where there are sharks and whales, right? That are very hungry. And this guy is so desperate to have sex that he basically unties the boat where he and the girl are, that is being towed away, right, by the good guys. He just unties it. And so the boat that's supposed to towing them ends up going just by itself. And you can see the boat of James Bond basically just drifting, right? And in the middle of nowhere, right? And I was like, man, like you really need some help, like I think that you definitely need to see a psychologist or something like that, buddy. It helps. Like, it helped me. Like you need some therapy, or at least get a pack of condoms. But yeah, that was very funny, and man, this guy, yeah. So just pay attention to yourself, guys. If you have some kind of compulsion like that, might as well just pay attention to that part and make sure that you pay attention to it and you take care of it. Otherwise, you're gonna end up like double O herpes. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Let me know how your week ends up going. Let me know if you guys have had a great weekend. If it wasn't great, let me know too. Like we can share stories. And yeah, so this morning actually, I have a pit on my elbow. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's like I went running this morning, and I think that one of these like killer hornets ended up stinging me. See, it hurts big time. Yeah, on my elbow. So yeah, if you guys want to pray for my elbow, please do so. Do so. I would really appreciate it. It hurts a lot. Yeah, it's kind of like it's one of those things that it really looks like a big ass titty on my on my elbow. Yeah. So, anyways, I hope it gets better for tomorrow. So I want to go running, but right now it's swelled up. So it's kind of like I have two heads now instead of one. Yeah, one on my elbow. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great week, and also thank you so much to all the first responders, all the doctors, nurses, everyone that's making sure that our life keeps on going as normal as possible, and they keep us safe in every sense of the word, from cleanliness to actual security and safety, right? And healthy, of course, and health. So to all of you guys, thanks for listening, and remember, we are a team, and we'll get through this together. It's another day that we have beat the virus, so let's celebrate it. All right. Good night. Love you guys. Bye.